Now, the next group of niches in health coaching that I want to talk about are the more specialized niches. And by more specialized niches, I'm going to be talking about 4 niches that are women's health, men's health, pediatric health, that's children's health, and then the senior health, that's people who are like from 60 and above, or some these days even from 50 and above, senior health. Let's start with women's health. There's so many things in women's health that are very, very important. So if you're somebody who has an interest in obstetrics and gynecology, either you're already in training or you have finished your training, maybe you're a consultant of obstetrics and gynecology, this is a niche that you don't even need to sweat to do. You don't need to sweat to do, because you already have the knowledge. You just need the packaging and the delivery for you to be able to reach a wider audience. There are so many things that affect women's health: infertility, problems with periods, regulation of their periods, painful periods. There's so many things, hormonal imbalance and all of that. Now, if you can address some of these things and you can give coaching advice, this can be a very important a field that you can do. Now, how does it differ from your normal job if you're an obstetrics and gynecologist specialist already? It's a bit different, because when you're a consultant, say in a hospital, you're likely just going to be seeing patients who are coming to you being referred for illnesses that they already have and are suffering from. When you are a coach, you don't wait for them. They're not waiting to have those problems before they begin to come to you. And you also give out information, coach people on how to maintain their health in this regard. And that helps them to offset some of the problems that come. For instance, I know a lady who got married, didn't have children, and waited for 15 years before somehow she got an information about IVF. I was shocked, because I was like, IVF is everywhere. So these are the kinds of things that, assuming you are coaching somebody, you'll be able to give that kind of information early enough, so that the person doesn't have to suffer 15 years to solve a problem that could have been solved within 1 year. So these are the things that are important. Another thing is men's health. We all know men have a lot of health problems that they don't address. Prostate cancer is one of the leading causes of problems that men do not address. Erectile dysfunction, those are a lot of things. Stress, the way stress affects a man is different from the way stress affects a woman. Men's health, very, very important, especially mental health of men. Society doesn't allow men to speak their mind, doesn't allow men to air their views, so they tend to bottle in a lot of things. So we see a lot of men deleting themselves, which shouldn't really be. So men's health is a big thing. So if you are somebody who is interested in that niche and you want to go into that niche, believe you me, you will make a whole world. In fact, you will make more money than you would if you want to do women's health. Now, and I don't want to just focus on the money, but I know that the money is a motivation for a lot of people to go into certain fields. That's why I always want to mention the money. It's not just about the money. The fulfillment that you get giving people information that improves their lives, believe you me, no amount of money can buy that level of fulfillment. So let's go on. Children's health. Children's health is also extremely important. Children have a lot of medical conditions that they have, either the acute ones or the chronic ones, and malaria, nutritional problems. Children are not growing very well, they're not eating very well, they don't like to collect food at home, all those kinds of things. So there are so many things you can coach parents on. And a lot of parents may just be first-time parents who don't really know how to feed their children and what to feed their children. So you may come in there. You may even be a consultant that somebody can call into a school, or parent-teacher association, for you to give information to the parents. So these are the things that being a health coach established in that field can buy for you. It's not just about sitting on social media and saying 1 or 2 things and getting 1 or 2 consultations. Health coaching is a very, very important niche that can make you so much money that you may even decide to resign from your day job. You are the one who will be turning away clients if you do it properly. The next one is senior health coaching. We are having a community of, as medicine develops and improves, a lot more people are living very, very long. And we know that when you start to age, a lot of medical conditions begin to come in. Even the medical conditions you had before may not be easy to manage anymore. So if you're somebody who is into senior health coaching, this is an area that you will focus on. Focus on the possible illnesses that seniors can have and how they can tackle those illnesses. Women are going into menopause. What are the things that they can do to, help them during that very challenging phase of their lives, these are the things that you as a health coach will be able to coach them on. So that's for specialized niches. The next group of niches is the lifestyle niches.